Amazon tribe is finally coming out of the jungle looking for help, especially food-wise. Guys, this is Fernando doing another video for the more survivalists, and an important part of what I try to do here is dispel the myths. Get rid of the bullshit, all of the fantasy, all of the wishful thinking. Oh, you have no idea. I was trained by, Navy SEAL 6 Team-24 super secret squirrel. Bullshit. You're not better at surviving than these people. These people have been surviving in the jungle for generations, for thousands of years. And still, they're pushed out of their land. They cannot survive anymore. They're desperate for food. That's what the video is about. Before we go on, remember, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content. If you want to prepare for real instead of the fantasy that's so often found all over the place, I strongly recommend the channel with a lot of content as well as my books, Survival Skills and Surviving the Economic Collapse. Yes, if you think you're going to survive economic hardships by, yes, I'm just a great hunter, No. I mean, go hunt, have fun, pay whatever you have to. But if you think that's sustainable, you're out of your fucking mind. You're crazy. But more likely, you simply don't know what you're talking about. I do, because this is what I do. This is my profession. This is what I've been researching for decades now. Great Depression, US. Everything that was edible was very hard to come by within weeks. Articles written about it. Yeah, everyone with a rifle. Let's go get some meat. In this case, in what I went through in Argentina, it was the same thing. Within weeks, everything that was edible, what Trump said, oh, they're eating cats, they're eating, yes, exactly. When things get rough, people just eat whatever. It's not that difficult to understand that a duck in a park, you just snap its neck, you clean it, you don't have to be any kind of genius, you throw it in an oven and that's actual meat. That's free, right? Well, yes, that's concerning because, as Trump actually accurately pointed out, that's a sign of things changing. You're becoming a third world shithole if that starts happening in your country. That's not good. And in this case, the biggest lesson is stop it. Enough already with, oh, I just watch a lot of Alone or Naked and Surviving or whatever crap is on TV these days that pretends to be anything related to survival and preparedness. No. If these people, right, if these people are desperate and are starving and are looking for help, having lived for generations in the jungle, these people have been surviving for literally thousands of years, generation after generation surviving in the jungle, and they find it hard, then you have zero chance whatsoever of surviving. I mean, even short, medium, or let alone long term. So the story here is that, yes, in the Amazon jungle in Brazil, these people are, well, mostly because they're being displaced. Let's be completely truthful about this. They're being kicked out of their land in the jungle by the logging companies cutting down the forest. It's also the case that you have mining, you have oil companies. You know what they do to these people? I was watching a video recently. They send missionaries. They send evangelical Christians. Yes, they send guys with Bibles to talk to them and convince them that the Lord and Savior. What kind of scumbag uses a Bible to trick people out of their ancestral land? And this is not like the wokey. No. These guys, I mean, just look at them. These people have been living there for real for thousands of years. These are not actors. They're not pretending. Look how thin they are. Look the way in which they move. Look at the way in which they hold their head high. Look at these people actually live in the fucking jungle and have probably been doing so for thousands of years. No doubt in my mind about that whatsoever. It is so interesting, but really, they run, they have their spears. It is quite cool, but let's not romanticize the idea of surviving in the jungle. It has to be fucking brutal. I'm pretty sure they go through lots of things that we never even dream of. I'm sure that they have very little stress. I'm sure that you look at one of these guys, 50 years old, and he looks like Yeah, and you know what? These people, they move different. Of course, instead of being in a cubicle all day long, they're just, it's not that they're surviving. This is life for them, right? This is the way in which they live. They hunt, gather, find ways of getting around. Yeah, and very few of these left these days. They're out there, but now being displaced and being kicked out of their land by logging companies. I was saying they send missionaries and they get tricked into, yes, Lord and Savior, here we go. And the guys go like, really? Yeah, this guy, carpenter, son of a car, yeah, in a crowd. Wow, amazing. Using Christianity to strip people away from their homes, from their land. This is theirs. There's no argument. They've been living there for thousands of years. The government in Brazil should go, you know what, you can do, but leave these people be. And this is a lesson for all of the world now, all of the damn planet. Let people be. If some country has a different culture, let people live in peace. Don't bullshit us into starting wars. Don't bullshit us into, oh, but they one day sang that they hate me. Okay, yeah. No, they just threw a spear. That guy, I cannot live in peace until all of these aboriginals from the Amazon are gone, because I don't know when one of these will come with a spear and slaughter me while I sleep. All of them need to be... that's what we're doing. That's what we're fucking doing. And then when you go in there and slaughter the crap, you go, oh, hey, they're resisting, they're fighting. Let's kill the leader of the fucking tribe here. It is how we live these days. This is what we've normalized. So that's a big part of what I see here. That's one of the takeaways. Not going to romanticize this. I'm sure they go through hell. It's been the case that whenever you see either Aboriginal people, Native people that live in very close connection to the land for real, not living out of government handouts, but really, like, I survive based on what I find when walking around the jungle, the monkey that I bring down with a bow and arrow or a spear or whatever I fish. These people have very difficult lives. It's not all idealized. Lots of people that if you have a bad season, you go hungry. If that bad season goes on, a lot of people don't make it. Many of these have just gone extinct on their own. Across what's South America, Central, you especially in South America, you have entire civilizations that were gone before the evil conquistadors set a foot on the fucking land. They were gone because fighting one another, bad seasons, bad this, bad that, and a number of reasons why this is hard shit. It's not easy. And if you think that these guys have it easy, no. Yes, sure. I bet there's a number of things that we would readily envy from their lifestyles. The lack of daily grindy stress crap and being bombarded by this as always trying to manipulate us into thinking and even saying certain things. Yeah, that would be very nice, I guess. But don't be tricked into thinking that this is easy. If these guys have it hard surviving in their own natural environment, imagine how well you will do surviving in whatever national park you have closest on your own. Get rid of that thing. Get rid of that stupid idea that, yeah, I will survive off the land. No, you will not. These people, and they're experts at it, they have it hard enough as it is, and just with a little bit of being displaced or bad seasons, this and that, it is a tough life for sure. But yeah, man, I think it's just so sad that we cannot respect people and let them be. How much do they cost you? Is it really that much money that the government loses because you don't give the oil company or the mining company the piece of the Amazon where these people, 600 fucking people living in very small communities, let them be. Respect others. Preserve what's left of something that is so rare these days, right? And you probably saw the video of an island, somewhat similar, super protective of and they throw spears and they attack anyone that gets that. That is a lesson on its own too. If you're not fucking violent, crazy, and protect your land, you just get kicked away. These people have no chance. Imagine what they face in freaking Brazil. Imagine the armed security that they face. They have no chance. They have to move away. And yeah, that's how it is, unfortunately. So guys, that's gonna be all for now. See you on next video. Take care.